Hello guys, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. Okay, so we are here again present with the new topic of webinar. Okay, so जो आज का हमारा टॉपिक है वो बेसिकली आपका है विजुअलाइजेशन ऑफ फ्लोर प्लान. जो भी आपका आर्किटेक्चर में फ्लोर प्लानिंग है तो हम कैसे use करते हैं बेसिकली आपके स्केचअप एंड लूमियन में. ओके, उससे रिलेटेड आज आपका वेबिनार रहेगा. ओके, सो इस वेबिनार पे जो हमारे स्पीकर हैं मैं पहले उनके बारे में थोड़ा आप लोगों को बता देता हूँ. ओके, सो वी हैव राहुल प्रभु सर. ओके, he has 4+ years of experience in industry. इन्होंने like AAA games, you can say like a big games जो अपने PS5 एंड कंप्यूटर्स के लिए रहते हैं उनके लिए बहुत काम किया है स्टूडियोज में. He even worked for Contiloe Pictures. उसमें बहुत सारे सीरियल्स में इन्होंने रिगिंग किया एज अ सीनियर रिगिंग आर्टिस्ट over there and as a 3D artist also. Okay, so without wasting time, before calling our speaker, let me just again remind you guys, those who have not subscribed our channel, please go and subscribe the channel for new updates. And those who have not pressed the bell icon, please press the bell icon over there so you will notify with the new links and the new topics which are coming forward in the weeks and every Saturday of month. Okay, so now without wasting time, let's call Rahul sir. Hello Rahul sir.
हेलो निहार सर, थैंक्स फॉर द इंट्रोडक्शन एंड या एक्साइटेड आपका वेबिनार में वापस आ गया मैंने.
Hey, it's okay sir. So आज थोड़ा सा आप अपने व्यूअर्स के लिए थोड़ा गाइड करेंगे सर, आज किस चीज पे अपना है वेबिनार आज?
Yes, definitely. So today we are going to see something, some little bit offside than the entertainment part. We are going through the visualization part, visualization in architecture platform. So most of you are aware that 3D package and 3D softwares are worked in architecture as well. So architecture में 3ds Max, SketchUp, Lumion, Unreal, so these softwares are being used and उसमें से visualization करते हैं. So आज हम SketchUp and Lumion में बहुत focus करेंगे and उसमें से एक quickly एक visualization करेंगे using a basic 3D plan.
ओके, तो सर मेरा एक ये था क्वेश्चन था कि अपना ये मतलब आप बोल सकते हो कि जो ज्यादातर जिनका आर्किटेक्चर में इंटरेस्ट है तो उनके लिए ज्यादातर बेनिफिशियल
Yes,
वेबिनार है.
definitely. Yes. Glad you pointed that architecture. The audience who are specifically from architecture side, आपके लिए ये बहुत helpful रहेगा. So yeah, you can just follow me what I am telling you the information is.
ओके, सो सर मैं ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करूंगा बिकॉज ऑडियंस इज रेडी टू सी व्हाट्स गोना हैपन इन टुडेस वेबिनार. ओके, सो सर
Okay,
मैं अभी लीव लेता हूँ, मैं एंड में आऊंगा कंक्लूड करने के लिए. नाउ स्टेज इज ऑल योर्स.
thank you. Hope my screen is visible. Nihar sir, can you confirm me that my screen is visible?
It is
Nihar
sir,
sir?
it is sir, no worries.
Okay, so I am continuing now. So
Okay
yeah,
sir.
I had opened SketchUp now. So just like I told you earlier, I will be starting with the SketchUp. So just like the description that written in our YouTube channel of this event, the CAD files will be imported on SketchUp software and वहाँ से हम elevation करेंगे and visualization करेंगे using Lumion. So let's start. So I have already a DWG file, which means drawing file from AutoCAD. So let me import it. So open floor plan. Yes. So here you go. ये floor plan आ गया है. So let's just start now. So before I get into the modeling part, थोड़ा एक brief देता हूँ SketchUp का. So SketchUp में it's not a that level of complex software. इसमें simple tools, editing tools ही रहते हैं, advanced tools नहीं रहते हैं. Okay, advanced tools आपको extension, in other words plugin से आपको लेके आ सकते हैं. Okay, so I'm extension and वो सब plugins के बारे में ज्यादा बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. I'm just letting you know that ऐसा advanced tools आपको extension पे मिलेंगे. And so these are some of the extensions that I am using. So इधर top में tool bar में आपको दिख रहे हैं ना, most of these tools are actually extensions, in other words plugins है. And left side में I recommend you guys to keep this you toolbars on the left side, ये default toolbars है. These are very necessary while you are working on here. And right side में you can see a lot of uh, panels are there. Okay, entity panels. So these are detail panels. Okay, so while you're modeling, model का details इधर आएगा. And materials, of course, model का material, you can apply materials using this panel. And components, yeah, in other words, max and my में grouping आता है ना, so similar to like that. And yeah, etc. I'm not wasting time by explaining all of this. Styles and tags. Tags is also something similar to, you know, like outliner and shadows of, that's for visualization part. And scene, you can create scene, मतलब different camera viewport आपको कर सकते हैं, and etc. So what I am trying to tell you here is that always try to keep instructor tab and outliner tab on. These two are very important for me. This is my personal suggestion. ये instructor tab से आपको सारे tools का, like inbuilt SketchUp का inbuilt tools का options आएगा इधर. So even if you are new to SketchUp, you will be able to understand by just going through these instructions. Okay, so instruction tabs, just keep this on. And outliner में आपको आपने create किया groups है ना. For example, I just imported this CAD file, right? So ये CAD file का information इधर है. So if I turn this off, वो CAD file off हो जाएगा. So visibility. So this is you know, you always try to keep this organized. So ये भी important है. So that's it. Now let's start. So as you can see, this is a 2 BHK home. Okay, 2 bedroom है, and एक hall है, 1 kitchen है, एक dining है, and sit out and car and stairs to go up. That's all. So now let's start. So while you're starting now, make sure you have created, just ensure that you have created a group over here. Okay, for this CAD file. इस CAD file के अंदर ऐसा group है क्या, एक बार cross check करना है. Reason, if you are creating a model on top of it, then there is a chance of that CAD का drawings and आपका model merge होने का chance है. So that will be giving a lot of difficulties later on while modeling. So make sure you have grouped this out so that वो merge नहीं हो जाएगा. Now let's start creating wall directly without wasting time. So there are several ways are there for creating walls. Okay. So I will go with the standard one by just using rectangular tool. Okay, this rectangle tool, just normal rectangle tool. Okay, and मैं इसका hotkey R है, you can just press R. That's all. Okay, so now let's start. Let's start from here itself. इसको मैं ऐसा drag करूँगा, बस और कुछ नहीं. Just click and drag, और कुछ नहीं. Okay. And if you see, like this is the wall, right? I hope you are understanding the plan. This is the wall. Now, इधर आपको दिख सकता है कि like there are multiple lines here. That is nothing. Just it simply indicates that there is a window over here. Okay. For now, just create one more rectangular shape like this. Okay. This gray is actually a face. Okay. A face has been created over there. Nothing else. So again. अभी क्रिएट कर लीजिए. This indicates that there is a door over here. नोटिस दैट ये और मैं कुछ करने का जरूरत है ही नहीं, वो खुद स्नैप हो रहा है. I just click here, see वो खुद टूल खुद प्लान के ऊपर स्नैप हो रहा है. This is very helpful. And this is one of the reason why SketchUp is very popular, because things are made more simple. This is front area है, ये stairs है. So for now we don't want to create that. I will try this to complete as fast as possible. थोड़ा थोड़ा टाइम लगने वाला चीज है. Just make sure you are not clicking at somewhere else. Snap point की वहाँ ही click कर लीजिए. Using extensions or plugins, we can create this wall, in 3 to 4 minutes. Like such features are also there. It's present over here, but I'm not using that. Just for now, I'm taking it as like in a beginner level. आपको समझने के लिए कैसे standardly use करता है. Just a second, this file is getting loaded. Meanwhile, आप file save करने का आदत भी रख लीजिए. नहीं तो crash हो गया तो then we have to create from all over again. There is a door over here. And आपका snapping बराबर नहीं आ रहे तो in case ऐसा है तो then just keep in mind that there can be mistake in floor plan also. So वो भी एक chances are there. So yeah, वो even plan can be sometimes can cause problems. So in this case it's fine. सब बराबर है. Yeah, I hope this is the selection tool. I hope I covered everything. Just cross checking. That's fine. Rectangle tool R. Okay, for now over चलेगा. Now मेरे को ये plan को hide करना है. I can see what I had done. Okay, looks fine. Just यहाँ कुछ गड़बड़ है. Rectangle tool R hotkey, and let's just hide this. इसको कनेक्ट कर लीजिए. This is wrong. ये can delete. बस. Now आपको ये drag and select कर लीजिए बस. और nothing complex. And just since we had created this base wall like foundation, इसको एक group करवा के रख लीजिए so that we have a group and we can later on उसको edit कर सकते हैं. You can elevate it for wall. So right click, make group, and उस group को नाम दीजिए. And what is this? Okay, sorry, ये delete कर लीजिए, not required. इसको मैं ground floor नाम दे दूंगा. no, the instruction what from the plan is that इसका wall 10 feet तक ऊपर जाता है. So let's double click on this. वो group open हो जाएगा. See, okay, and I can drag and select all the faces. I can use push tool. Okay, इसका hotkey P है. Okay, and इसमें से just we have to lift it up. So इसको click करो and drag करो and just name, just type the amount, the feet. Okay, so 10 feet, either notice at the down or here. Okay, 10 feet and enter. That's all. Okay, वैसा आपको पूरा करना पड़ेगा. So and one more thing, this notice that ये grade है and if you look at downwards यहाँ white है. So this is actually the face has been flipped. Okay, so normally outside the face, the right side face is white and the wrong side face is um, gray. So in normals, face normals in Maya and Max and Blender. So similarly over here. So just select everything and just right click and go for reverse face. That's all. Okay. Now all I have to do is just go back to push tool and just go inside the group and select the face, push tool, and just a second, double click on this, save over here. Probably 10 feet, enter. Now double click on this, double click on this, double click on this, double click on this. So while you are elevating the walls now, see this, I created this line over here. That means that यहाँ window है. So इसलिए मैं यहाँ increase नहीं करूँगा. इसको double click करूँगा. इसको double click करूँगा. इसको भी कर लूँगा. Okay, so for just making sure sake, मैंने see right now I am in group, right? So इधर आपको view component, if when I am entering to any group now, the rest of the objects will get hidden. So वो mode on पे है. Just go through over here, view component edit mode. यहाँ से ये off कर लीजिए. उसमें से आपको plan दिखेगा. Now I can see the plan and I can confirm that ये window नहीं, ये window है. And I can double click. That's it. And ये window है. इसको double click करो, इसको double click करो, इसको double click करो. Just make sure आप window को open नहीं करते. That's fine. I hope everything lift किया है. यहाँ बचा है. Just no worries, just confirm, okay? Because later on mistake है, then आगे गया तो then वो problem हो जाएगा. Just so that just confirm everything. Fine. There भी है एक pillar है. You can double click on this and you can अच्छा इसका ऊपर किया नहीं मैंने, so no worries. So I can come out of the group, actually getting to the group again, use the rectangle tool, R, and just click over here and push tool, double click. That's it. And this rails indicates that there is a stairs over here. Okay. Again, don't forget to save. Now, next step, Windows. Okay. So Windows के पहला कितना height में आना चाहिए? So that is the question. So let's say 3 feet, yeah, 4 feet, 3.5 feet. Okay. So, and by the way, you can get the uh, settings of measurement in Windows model info में units. Over here you will get the measurement settings. If you want to change from feet to any other platform, then you can switch to different one, yards, millimeter, etc. But for now, mostly feet are being used in architecture, so I'll be proceeding with feet itself. So I'm getting into this group again, double clicking on it, and I'm going for push and pull tool. इसको click करूँगा, ऊपर lift करने time पे notice at bottom right I'm typing 3 feet or 3.5 feet, or okay, 3 and single inverted comma, enter. That's it. Okay, I feel like it's a little bit small. इसमें दिया है, so I will go for 3.5 or 4 itself. So I just click this over again, 4 feet. Now that looks fine. Now all I have to do is just double click on. वहाँ का खिड़की है, वहाँ डबल क्लिक कर लीजिए. Just cross check. अच्छा इसको build में किया है. So 10 feet again. 10 feet. Fine. I hope सब हो गया. Yes. Now the next point is that इसका ऊपर ये close करना है ना. So how will I do that? So for that, पहला मेरे को ये unwanted unnecessary lines मेरे को clear करने हैं. For that, all you have to do is just press key, eraser tool, and just erase unwanted lines. ये थोड़ा time consuming है. ये पूरा lines को find out करना है and clear करना है. ये these lines are no longer required. And make sure you are not removing the required one. Okay, just cross check. And by the way, navigation, all you have to do is Alt and middle mouse button for rotation, like you have in 3ds Max. And Max के जैसे है, similar ही है. But for panning, आपको you can hold just middle mouse button for rotation. Okay, so you can hold Shift and middle mouse button for panning. Okay, zoom in, zoom out, just scrolling. And SketchUp is not just used for architecture; it's also been used for concepts. Okay, concepts also. Like quickly एक construction create करने के लिए like architecture building. Okay, for it's faster in SketchUp. And SketchUp में it's quite different from other 3D softwares. इसमें vertex वो सब component based setting edits नहीं है. It's there, but you have to install extensions for that. Extension में आते हैं, inbuilt नहीं है. Okay, I hope I have cleared all the lines. Just cross checking. Yeah, here it is. So analyze the CAD file. Okay, कहाँ डोर्स आ रहे हैं, कहाँ खिड़की आ रहे हैं. सो पहला तो ऑर्डर 5 मिनट बैठ के देख लीजिए CAD फाइल को. So आपका अंदर वो you will have an idea, a concept like how the line is. Okay, I hope I had cleared all the lines now. Yes. So next. So see, for example, this is a window, right? So window is of course not going till here. So यहाँ कुछ stop होता है like this hole. So वो मेरे को करना है next. So for that, how will I do that? एक measurement को चाहिए. So measurement मेरे पास तो है. So it's somewhere around 3 feet somewhere. So I can use this measure tool. I can place it like you can see that it's written over here. Like वो viewport में दिखा रहा है. So let's say 3-4 feet. I'll type 4 and single inverted comma enter. So you can see there is a line showing up over here. Right. So यहाँ तक मेरे को चाहिए. So what I will do is I will switch. This is a perspective view, right? So I I have to do all this at once because ये singularly कर रहे हैं तो time consume हो जाएगा. So I have to select all the faces. So from this perspective view, I will switch to orthographic view. So you can go for camera, you can see parallel view and perspective view. I will switch to parallel view. Now this is a orthographic view. I hope you guys know about orthographic, which means that the distance doesn't change the shape, size. So now I have this option over here. So left view, front view, top view, etc. So I will go for front view. Okay, so I can drag my mouse like this and I can select the faces like this. Okay, now let me go back to perspective view. Okay, so ये पूरा select हो गया. I think I haven't removed this line over here. Yes, just remove them, else बाद में problem आएगा. Just get inside this and eraser tool and remove this. और कुछ नहीं है ना. Yes. Now I will go back to my front view, camera, parallel projections. I'll drag and select from left side to right. If I drag from right to left, then ये पूरा select हो जाएगा. There is one concept like this in CAD file and in SketchUp file, SketchUp software. From left to right, you will select only objects that are present completely inside the dragging box. From right to left, then even the object is present inside partially, even those objects will get selected. So from left to right, and go inside the group and drag it left to right, and switch to perspective. And come over here. Just a second. So 4 feet में रखना था इधर. So I will just click this. I can pull this down. See, but it's moving downward also. No worries. All you have to do is just press Control. उसका duplicate मिलेगा मेरे को. And I can place it, let's say, somewhere over here. Okay, the 4 feet, and bus. Now all I have to do is just use this push tool and just click and drag it and click over here. That's it. Should be snapping, and snap and ऐसा darker line नहीं lighter line आना चाहिए. If darker line आ रहा है तो then there is some mistake. That indicates that it's not, perfect नहीं है. Sorry. It's taking a while. So here you go, the door part. Door को भी मैं close कर रहे हैं. मतलब upper area. Automatically merge weld वो सब automatically हो रहा है. So we don't have to put much effort on to the model. 3ds Max में wall modifier है, I mean not modifier, tool है inside command panel, which is like similar to SketchUp का concept. You can just drag and create wall. I hope I had covered everything. No, go ahead. Yep, okay, इधर है. And इधर भी है. Just cross check. Make sure you are selecting the face proper one. Cross check again. Now there is one more thing to a little bit time consuming. Again, lines are not required. I'll just cover it as fast as I can. Please hold. Meanwhile, please save. And there is a concept of soft edge, hard edge, even in SketchUp also, like you have in Max and Maya and Blender. So this light color line indicates soft and smooth, and smooth one won't be visible, but if I go for view, show hidden geometry, that simply indicates that smooth lines which will be seen. But here right now there is no curved surface, so there is nothing here. In curved surface there will be hidden lines. Just one last minute. Sorry. This is necessary because it's not required. Okay, else material will be not applying on top of that. It's like split or that. So you don't want that now for now. Let me just cross check. I have covered it. Sorted. Yes. Next. Now let's create roof for this. Now how will I able to create that? So all you have to do is just select, go inside this group and select this face and just make sure that this single face is been selected all the way through the wall. If you have that line now, then that will be not continuing. So this looks fine for now. Yes. Now just press Ctrl C for copy. Okay. Now come out of that group. Okay. Just click outside. Now we are outside the group. See, this bounding blue box indicates that we are outside the group. This is just a group object. Now go for edit, paste in place. Now we have an object over here which is not inside this wall group, it's outside the group. See, if I move this, see. So just right click on it and you can give it name, ground floor, your first floor. Yeah, I will name this as first floor. So right click and group it, make a group and just click over here, first floor and enter. Save as. Save. Yeah. Now go through that group, double click on it, inside जाएंगे, and you have one extension which is helpful to quickly create this roof. Okay, so just select this whole face. Okay, just drag and select the whole face, and this is JHS power bar. So over here you have a option called face finder and fill it. So if I click on it, see the holes are being filled out, and of course we don't want this particular face now because वो तो wall है, ये हमको roof ही चाहिए थे. So I can delete that face. Sorry. After doing this, just click on this particular face and delete it. That's it. Now we have this separate face. Now all you have to do is just go inside this group and give thickness for that roof. So push tool, double click and pull it down, and let's say 6 inch आता है thickness. So enter, that's it, and double click, and double click and double click. So वो actually thickness इधर आते हैं. Okay, it's a little bit higher. So yeah, so I used okay, just a second, sorry. I will click on it again, and let's put manually 1 feet. Yeah, 1 feet is fine for now, and I will double click down 1 feet, enter, 1 feet, enter. Going down, not going down, so I'll just do it manually. Go down and 1 feet, enter, 1 feet, enter, 1 feet, enter. Fine, and save it again. Yeah, now let's focus on the ground part. We have nothing on ground. So so I have this first floor, I have this ground floor. I'll just hide all of them, or I will hide this plan itself, and I will turn on the ground floor wall, and I'll just create this basement. So again, I'm outside the group. I'm just going to click this line tool. I'll just click here, and I'll just click here, and I'll click here and click here, click here. Sorry. That's it. Now this face, just reverse the face direction and just triple click. Okay, you have to triple click here to select the whole face, whichever component that you have created. Now right click, make group, and name the group as this is, let me name this as wall, ground floor wall, and this one is ground floor or ground base. And I can use this push tool, and I can just pull this downward, and let's put 6 inch, enter. It's fine for now. Or I will no, I will not go for 6 inch. I will go for 2 feet. It's written in our instruction in the plan. And this one as well. I will open it. I will select this 2 feet. Sorry. Next, now let's go for steps also. First floor. Let's quickly create these steps also. So again, rectangle tool, normal rectangle tool, just clicking and dragging, clicking and dragging. I feel like it's taking more time than I expected. So I will just reverse this face and reverse this one as well. And just using push pull tool. So select the face, then using push pull tool, pull it down. One, okay. For now, this is fine. So I will just pull this down as well, and just snap it to here, and I will just pull this, I will just place it somewhere here. Okay, no worries. This line is this one floor plan line. Okay, so you can hide that. And this face, I have to reverse this face, and again I have to clear these unnecessary lines. That's it. And all I have to do is just triple click on it. The whole portion will get selected. Right click, make group, double click on here and name it as step. For now, this is fine. And I will go inside the step and I will select the face, these two faces especially, because I have to create one more layer on top of it, because you know that steps mostly comes with tiles or marbles. So I will just select these two faces. I will copy it. I will come out of this group and I will go for edit and paste in place. And I will give thickness for this face 2 inch is fine, and for this one also 2, and again push pull. I will just push this 1 inch. I can double click here. Maybe this is too thick. You know, you can reduce the thickness to 1 inch or whichever. But for now, for the sake of time, I'm keeping it like that. Now, don't forget to keep everything in organized manner. Now, I have created this it's not present in any group, right? So, right click, make a group, and step. You can name it as step underscore marble or tile. Okay, and you can drag this and put it inside the step group. So, it's a children now of this step. Now, again, save this. Now let's get into Windows. So it looks like it will take time, but no, the use of extensions we can create these windows pretty quickly. So all you have to do is just drag the face over here, just like this using rectangle tool, and just select that face normally, and go for the extension called 101 extension, and this is that extension 1001 bit extension. So over here you can go for you can create things like escalator and there are plenty of options available over here, but now for the sake of time, let's just focus on the window part. So here it is, divide selected face into panels. So just let's start with this one. So let's say this is my window and I need one division and from rows and two division in columns. So one division in row and two division in columns. Okay, by default it's written like this, so it's fine. And depth and frame depth and frame things like that is the given additional options. You can just type the value whichever value you want. For now I'll just create it, that's it. And you can see like it's been created pretty neatly. Now for the sake of speeding things up, it's also been grouped. See, things are kept pretty organized, and you can just copy this. Okay, you can say using move tool, you can select this and you can paste it somewhere along, and you can just press control. So from control the copy will be created. Okay, and you can just place it over here. So in this case, you can see that according to the CAD file, the windows are not identical, it's different. So either you can just rescale it, or you can create one more out of it. So in this case, I just click here, I'll go for scale tool. Here it is, the scale tool, and I can just, oh sorry, yeah, scale it like this. Okay. So instead of scaling it, I can just quickly create this face and reverse this, and I can just, this is faster for me, so I'll just proceed with this. I just created a measure tool and it's there in out here. I can just select that. I can delete it. Yes. Okay. So this is actually, let me turn on the window. You can see this is not a normal window. This is washroom window. So it's supposed to be a little bit on top. Okay. So I'm just using push and pull tools, and I have to lift this up, and I will just click. Use this and click, and I can go for create horizontal lowers tool, which is helpful. Okay, first let's create a window. I need two, and is fine. One, yeah, one. I just created one, which is fine, and I will go inside this wall. I will select this groove, and I will reverse this face. I'll select this face, okay, and I will go for create horizontal lines. No, yeah, this one, lofts. Create horizontal lofts option. So over here you will get that washroom windows. Their slided glasses will be there. So you can create such effect using this. So numbers, you can put the numbers, how many numbers you want. Let's say 3 and all. So create it. So something like this. It's fine for now. So again. Okay, I should be, keep in mind always you should be outside the group. Reverse face selected. Columns 2, create panel. Yeah. So now let's focus on doors. So I hope I covered all the windows. Okay, not. You can bring different types of windows also inside SketchUp. Okay, there is another option which I will show at the end of the webinar. Yeah, so this one, after creating door, I will get into this. So okay, actually I will show you that now itself, the option. Okay, so you can go for over here. You can go for components, and you can search anything that you want over here. Let's say door. Okay, so here it's online, so it's searching. See, I'll get wide varieties of doors here. All I have to do is just double click on it and it will be downloaded and placed inside your project file. Okay, and the same option available over here also. 3D warehouse. It says SketchUp on model warehouse. You can just search anything that you want. Let's say door. So you get number of doors. See, let's say we shall go for this door, which looks fine, or this one. Yeah, directly into your project. It's downloading. So here you go. I'll just place it. I'll click and I can just place it over here. The step is a little bit taller. So let me select the step. So it's been placed fine, but the scale is not matching. So again, scale tool, select the door component. It's see, generic door, it's fine. So these are windows, right? So I'll just select all of these windows. I'll just right click and I will create a group out of it, and I will name this group as windows. And using scale tool, that's it. I can do the same process for the window also, but for the sake of time, just reverse this. And I can copy this. Fine. Now let's focus on creating the first floor. I don't need this face, I will delete it. I will create a basic line here to here, to here, and here, and one more line on top like this. And I can delete this face. Now there is a separate face over here. I can make group of it. This is a window. Window. Yeah. Yes. First floor. Again, 10 feet. You can lift it up 10 feet. 10 feet, enter. And we need this opening on top, the same opening that we see over here. So I'll again create a line tool. That's it. I'll just move this from here to here. That's it. Actually, it's not been merging with the this wall, the upper wall. The reason it's a group, right? So I have to get inside it. I cut that curve out, that line out, and I'm going to paste it in place. That's it. And face tool. And just pull using push pull tool. Just pull it inside. The face will get automatically deleted. Now let's go for the shading part of the house. So I'll just click and drag it here. And the shading should be a little bit downwards, right? Yeah, it should be going down. So 6 inch is fine. Yes. Then this, yeah. Just create a group. This one as a shade, sun shade or something like that. So, and I have to extend this a little bit. House में shade ऐसे ही आता है. So that's it. Now let's create a basic boundary ground. Okay. So again, line tool. Make sure you are outside the group. Yes. Uh, from here to here. This line indicates this is a veranda. I will hide the drawing for now. I will just reverse the face and push pull tool. Just 2 feet enter. That's it. Now again the door part. I will just cover it now. And using scale tool. Rotation tool. Okay, so click and just little bit different. Okay, just clicking and dragging. Move tool, M is the hotkey. Let's just place here. Again, this is a little bit thinner version, so you can download a simple one. This looks like, a little bit bigger. So scale tool again. Since our measurement is quite right, so the heights are like matching everywhere, which is good. Now let's focus on creating this rail. So we had make sure everything are grouped. Yeah. Now I will create. Let me make sure I'm outside the group. I'm going for rectangle tool. I'll just click and drag this line, and I will use push pull tool to 3 feet. This one I haven't grouped it out, so I'll double click on it, make group, and I will name it as ground and save it. So multiple push pull. So it's not, there is no option in SketchUp like you can push multiple faces together. For that you have to create a, you have to download an extension called JSS Power Bar again. Join push pull tool, sorry, not JSS. And just use this one and just, you know, click and drag. Let's say till here. That's it. Okay, then just click on this button, which means done. And I can, yeah, fine. Okay, it's worked actually. So let me turn on this plan. So these are all looking fine according to the plan. And of course, this ground should be going downwards. Then we will have to do. Now let's focus on the stairs. And I forgot to create this uh, window. So quickly, let me create it. Ports, sorry, stairs. So again, there is no option in, there is an option that you can create manually, but that will take time. So we have some extensions over here, like um, yeah, stairs. This one, create different types of staircase. So create staircase options. Multiple staircase are there. I will go for dual. This is fine. Types of staircase and yeah, build a staircase. And you can give the parameters like width, depth, and thread depth, and number of rises of kitna steps chahiye, kitna chahiye. So I just create default itself. I just drag I got something like this. Now I can create these rails also, but for now it's just basically you can use this upward arrow keys, to if you want to move this just in horizontal vertical translation, then you just use the upward arrow key, then it will move only in upward. I just place it here. Of course, the scale doesn't match. So again, no big deal. Just use the scale tool. So if it's not visible, we can switch to different view mode also, which is present over here. Styles, glass view. Yes. For now, I'm clearing this out. You can create some decorative hand rests also. And again, interesting thing is that things are grouped properly. I will name this as stairs. Save. Now you can create again these walls, some decorative ideas. You can add some decorative ideas in these walls also. So when I get into one group, I want the remaining of the other objects to get hidden. So I'll just select one and I will go for edit, view, hide rest of the mode. Okay, so when I double click on this, the rest of the objects will get hidden. Now let me select this wall, the whole wall. Yeah. So now you can go for this one, inside 1001 bit tool. Okay, this is that tool. So you can create some grid kind of fancy word, like something like this. So give intention dimension to number 1 inch, 1 inch. Let's put 10. Create grooves. Just click, soften the edges. Okay. So I said decorative, fancy, stylized modern word. Now you can do again further things like can create rails over here. You can go for multiple things. You can create, let's say if you want to modify, you have to create further more. You can do even further things. Okay, but for now I am stopping till here, and let's start applying materials. Now I have to go to the materials also. I am hiding my outliner, the keeping things organized is I don't want this. This character actually will be always present in SketchUp to indicate the scale. Okay, for now it's not required. I will delete it. Or I will just select everything. I will group them and I will name it as door. And just one last thing in modeling part, let's create verandas as well. So yeah, it actually looks big. So 4 feet, 4 feet. Also push pull. For now, this is fine. Now saving materials. So you have again introduction to materials. So you have number of materials over here: brick, concrete, colors, glass materials, metallic, etc., etc. So let's quickly for walls, uh, for ground. Let me add green. Uh, let's start with concrete. I'll start applying concrete on here. Okay, walls, just house walls. Okay, and any other material for the ground and steps and something shiny. And you can search for car also over here, like this, like what I did for the door components. You can search for car, or you can go for window 3D warehouse, again car. you will get number of cards like this. You can just normally double click and you can download it and you can import it. And sign in required, of course. And then we have to let's switch back to materials and let's switch to concrete again. Material doesn't look nice. I'll just switch to different one. I'm just doing this for the sake of time quickly. You should keep them pretty organized, neat one. Now for glass, you can go, windows, you can go for wood. You can select any of the woods. And double click and you have to get inside of one of them, and then click for woods. Again, you have to get inside that particular group itself, and you have to get out of that group. Now you have to do the same for the rest of the windows. And here for the glass, go for glass. Edit, paste, sorry, edit, view, camera, hide. Yes. Now we will add car in Lumion. So things are done. So we are getting into Lumion now, finally. So this is how Lumion software looks like. So you have example projects over here, which is pretty nice. You can just explore them, and you have a new package as well. You can create from scratch, and yeah, that's it. So let's go with new itself. From even in new, the landscape and everything are being placed, so you can choose any one of this. So I will go with this one, tropical. Okay, and walls, I just missed the walls. This is add material for wall. Um, Again, concrete, something which is maybe this one. Okay, just make this a group and name it as veranda or wall. Fence is fine for now. And going back to materials, save. And yeah, pretty much sorted. Our ground में नहीं दिया है. Okay, let's add one dust for metal tile, and let's go for some sort of tile, maybe something like this. For now, let's say Lumion. So this is how Lumion new project looks like. So you have then very limited options. You can import objects over here, and you can um, you know move, scale, and delete objects, and you can have render and video render and save options. That's it. And it's nothing complex over here. So yeah, now let's bring our model over here and let's see visualize this. So for that, all you have to do is just go back to SketchUp, and of course, you the traditional way is you can select the whole model and go and export it out as a FBX or any other um, 3D related file format. So even even you don't have to do even that. You can do things even easier. You can just install an extension called Lumion Live Link. Okay, all you have to do is just make sure you have turned on Lumion and the project is been set, everything are ready, and all you have to do now is that go back to SketchUp and just click onto this extension Lumion Live Link. This is the Lumion Live Link extension. Just click play. It will take 1 to 2 minutes to load this file over in Lumion. So it's loading. So for better understanding about Lumion and how to create your landscapes from scratch, if you require such a webinar, I can take a separate webinar for that as well. So let's just place this object. The scales are proper. When you compare with trees, you can see the scales are matching. Now let's place this. So selection tool and move tool and select it, and placement is somewhere over here. Let's just select it and let's place somewhere. Vertical movement, select it. Let's say things are a little bit quite inside. Now, of course, it looks not that realistic because uh, the materials are not being applied from Lumion side. So from Lumion material, just select the object, and now you can start applying materials. Let's say this is a concrete, right? Concrete. So some concrete materials, and you can increase the properties of that material. Uh, this one, concrete again, outdoor, right? So this is outdoor actually. Going back, several libraries are there. Yeah, this is fine. Now this one again, outdoor, concrete, glass, metal, concrete में जाऊंगा. Something darker will be fine. And you can import texture also. So you can, if you want to change the texture, you can change the texture also. See, just by clicking on. Okay, this one doesn't look that nice. Okay, this looks fine. And yeah, you have to follow the same thing for uh, the rest of the models. Okay. So I'm not wasting more time. Already a lot of time being wasted. So yeah, going back to import. Now I told you again earlier that I need to bring a car over here. So you have multiple options. You can bring trees also. You can bring, a lot of things are there. So assets, like for example, import mode asset. If you want a table that present outside over here, you can place it somewhere over here like this, and just using selection and vertical movement tool, you can place it somewhere over here like this. Then let's go back to the car and let's go for import mode and Rolls Royce. So let's select this one and let's place it over here. That's it. And going back to selection mode, and that's it. We are good to go. Now let's just render it out and look there. Let's place somewhere camera like this. Okay, and let's go for lighting now. So not import, save. Yeah, you have the button here. Save as webinar and webinar file one. It's quite heavy, the Lumion, so you have to keep on saving the file. And go back to build mode and let's just render it out. So the render button is over here. Click over here. So you can see the render window. This 2-point perspective is a little bit not that good. I'll just turn it off. And okay, this looks not that nice, with grasses and all. Let's go for FX mode and let's change the um, sun distance, sun location, sun heading, sun brightness. Okay. All right. Let's go back to something else. Um, this one is not good looking. Delete this view. Turning off perspective view. Yeah. Okay, this looks okay. And just save this. Just click over here. The camera will be saved. And you can create multiple angles also. Okay, this one also looking fine. So I will proceed with this. And I will place this one over here. I don't know, did this one. So 3 are there. Now let's say I am satisfied with this. Okay, and just click on render option and desktop, and wherever I saved the file, now our destination will be taken over there. So webinar Lumion render and save. So that's it. So it will take 10 to 2 to 4 minutes. Okay, it's rendered. Okay. So that's it. So here you go. This is the render image. So I am stopping till here. I hope you had understood what are the thing information that tools that I had shared with you from SketchUp and Lumion, and hope you will be taking this forward and proceeding in SketchUp and Lumion and you can visualize something like this. So yeah, I am done. Nihar sir, hope you are there. I hope you enjoyed the webinar.
Yes, sir. That webinar was so informative. Okay.
Thank you so much.
The viewers have experienced so much in 1.5 hours, basically. Okay, you have done so much things in 1.5 hours. Okay, so I
Thank
hope the viewers have enjoyed the webinar, first of all. Okay, and I also hope them to practice now to see the video. And right now, Rahul sir has explained so better that there is no comment. Okay, there is no doubt over
Oh,
there. So
or
after
maybe
what? Yeah, yes, sir, you are saying something. You can say.
maybe I took a little bit longer than expected. Maybe we got bored.
No, no,
Maybe.
no, no, no. These obviously in our field these things takes time. No worries, but you have done a better thing in 1.5 hours. Okay,
Thank you.
so I hope audience to watch your video again and try something in your software. And afterwards, if you find any doubt, then let us know in a comment section. We will revolve over there. Okay.
Yeah.
So before leaving, again, I'm gonna just say to you guys, those who have not subscribed our channel, please go and subscribe our channel. Okay, you will see all the latest videos which are coming in the older videos over there on our YouTube channel. Then there is an option of a bell icon. Just press that bell icon, and you will be notified with upcoming Saturday webinar. What will be the topic of it? So you can just book yourself for that, and you can let yourself free at that slot, okay, at 4 to 5. Okay guys, so we will again meet on Saturday, next Saturday, with another new topic for you guys to make interesting things in front of you, with new trainer, with new speaker. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this webinar. Okay, so that's it guys, that's it from our side, and thank you Rahul sir for your time.
Thank you, Nihar sir, for having me.
It's my honor sir.
Same here.
Okay, okay guys, so मिलते हैं next Saturday. Till then, bye, take care.